Hey everyone, my name is Troy from Tech Games, etc. Now, before I start my review of Tekken Tag Tournament 2, I know that rhymed a little bit. I'm just going to let you know that I am playing a survival mode as the demo you see here, but unfortunately, I wasn't able to take out the loading screens because it would have took much more time to do that. So forgive me for that, because most of the time I take out the loading screens when I demo a game, to give y'all non-stop action. But I would have had to play a lot more matches. But anyway, and also this survival mode is on ultra hard, so you see me get my ass kicked a lot. It was because of that. Now with all my reviews, you can go ahead and skip to look at the bottom of the video and look at the time and skip to the part where I give my final grade of this game. So, as the title states, Namco is the next EA. Let's just get to something negative that really stood out to me, that really pissed me off, that almost didn't want me to even do this. You have to have an online pass to play this game online. If you do not know what an online pass is, you pretty much, if you buy this game new, there will be a code inside of the box that you have to put in order for you to play online. You know why they do this? Because if they're trying to crack down on used games, basically. So if you buy this game used and that code has already been used, you have to go to the PlayStation Network or Xbox Live store, whatever, and purchase the code separately. It'll probably be like $10, no more than $10, I think. But anyway, outside of that, this game is one of the ultimate experiences you can ever experience with Tekken. Now, let's get to some things that I like about this game. Now, with my reviews, you can go ahead and look at the positives and the negatives that are located in the bottom of the description box. But something that really stood out to me, which rarely does, are the graphics. Now, I have a RCA 24-inch HD 1080p television. This game looks incredible. Now, I'm not saying, it's running off the Crysis 2 engine or anything. If I'm from the old school, basically, where there used to be arcades, and I remember how arcade games used to look versus home consoles. We are getting to a point now where home consoles are matching what we saw in arcades years ago. You can think about Dave and Buster's or just normal arcades, period. And how this game just looks really gorgeous. I mean, the colors are rich, everything. That's one thing that really stood out to me. Now, I do have 3 more. I really like the customization of characters you can do in this. Like, say, I play with King. I'm playing with King now, as you can see in the demo. I love King. I want to master him one day. But, because he's the best fighter. It's like, anyway. You can actually customize your characters. There's plenty of things you can customize. Their costumes, you can give them glasses, pants, boxing gloves. You can give them like fairy wings, a siren on their head, and things like that. So it's pretty, very customizable. You can actually customize. They have like a loadout of customizations. You can actually customize your character and put them in 10 different slots. So what that means is you can customize your character and have a slot for each design, up to 10 designs, which is really good. And you unlock, more stuff as you play the game. You get gold, or you get currency to buy more stuff. Also, another thing I love about this game is that you have the ability to scroll through when you practice online. I mean, not practice online. When you practice, period, with your character, and you know how, like in Tekken Tag or regular Tekkens, where you had to actually go to the pause menu, then go to the list of all your moves. Well, this one, I don't know if previous Tekkens did this, but this one, you can actually scroll through all your moves to your character. Like King alone has 190 moves. You can actually scroll through them on screen without going into the actual menu itself. And number 4, and this is a huge number 4, online is where this game really shines. You can watch replays of full matches. You can play people from around the world. You can filter out, you know, based on connectivity, filter out if you want to just play in a region or play around the world. You can filter out many things about the online feature that really stands out to me, because if you don't know, Tekken Tag, what was the Tekken Tag before this one, where they didn't even have online? I took that game back so quick, but this game really stands out online. Like, I really want to get into Tekken more as just learning how to fight and be a better fighter. So anyway, let's just get to some of the negatives that I didn't like, and these are minor negatives. But one thing really stood out to me about the negatives is that, you know, you have to have an online pass to play. And that's one of the crucial things that I just don't like. I think the online pass is business, though, as people can say. People can say, hey, you're bitching about this. But let me tell you, that online pass thing really, like, I was not going to play this game online. Truthfully, I was not. I was like, man, I don't want to use this code. I might as well just sell it back on eBay and just get a higher value. But, you know, I'm going to keep this game because the online is that fun. I mean, if you're really serious about playing Tekken, I recommend buying this, putting the $60 down and things like that. But there is an online pass, an online code. Now, another thing I considered is, you know, is Tekken faster than Dead or Alive as far as movements? Because I play with King, of course, as y'all can see, but I also picked like 2 other characters that I thought were faster than King, but the movements feel like the same. Like the attacks can feel faster overall, but but me personally, I'm new to this Tekken thing. I want to play online. Hopefully one day, if I get good enough, I want to go into tournaments, you know, if MLG has any, or, you know, I don't know what other video game tournaments are out there. As you know, I'm just new to the whole tournament thing. But when I look at people play online in tournaments, it looks like the attacks are fast, but the movements are not sometimes. And I wonder if Tekken is a little bit slower than Dead or Alive altogether. That was just something that, because I feel as though the response times for just moving around is more chunky and blocky than, as you would say, you know, Dead or Alive. Now, a number 3, now this is something you should consider. This should have been my number 1 or number 2, but this is something you really need to consider. When you purchase this game, I hope you have some type of arcade stick, because most of the moves, like I said before, like King overall, you know, I looked at his moves list. He has like 190 moves, and some moves require you, like for instance on a PlayStation 3, sometimes there's a move where you have to press the triangle button and the X button at the same time, or the square button and the circle button at the same time. Now, if you're not familiar with PlayStation 3's controller, those are like opposites. Like, they're not right under each other. They're like diagonal from each other. So an arcade stick is highly recommended for this game. And let me tell you, they don't come cheap. They don't come cheap at all. The average price I saw, the highest price was like $159. I went to Walmart and you can get it for like $136. They have a Street Fighter X Tekken, but don't get thrown off by the actual name, because the arcade stick that I wanted personally was the MLG one, the Major League Gaming one, the official quote-unquote blah blah blah. But all the buttons are the same. All the buttons are the same layout. So don't get caught up in, oh, you know, since it's not an MLG one, I don't know if I can use this game with one that says Tekken X Street Fighter or whatever. Trust me, I think you can. But that was another thing I've noticed. So I'm, like I said before, if you're not serious about gaming this on it, or if you're more of a casual gamer, it may not be an issue. But when you want to get deep into the experience of Tekken, an arcade stick is highly recommended. I'm in the market for an arcade stick. The lowest I found was on Walmart for like $136. The reason why I'm trying to buy from Walmart or Best Buy or Newegg, I can get a service agreement just in case it breaks, because I'm not putting up almost $136 to have this thing break on me. Okay, so Another experience that I had was playing online. Um, yeah, another experience that I was having playing online is like how to filter out one-on-one battles versus tag battles. Now, even I found this issue online and off where, hey, what if I wanted to play, just a computer, myself as king, and just a computer player, one computer player. Most of the times I'll get like one versus two, a single versus a tag team. I had issues trying to filter that out online and off. If you had this issue or know how to get around it, tell me in the comments section. But that was just something that I wanted to address. Now there were some other things I'm going off of my negatives here, but there was no pair play online. Where there's a pair play offline, which I wish it was online, because it would have just took this whole game to another level. Like pair play is pretty much like 2 versus 2, but it's 2 human characters instead of 2 like 4 total characters, but all of them are actual human online players, like actual players that you control. You can tag in, tag out. You can have anybody you play on the PlayStation Network have 3 of your buddies play with you on pair play. I wish they had that online, but it seems like it's offline. And also dealing with the online as well. I wish you can select the regions that you want to play, because you can play around the world. That's a good thing. However, you can't select a region. Like, say if you want to just play people from Korea or Canada or South America or Australia, you can't like select the map and just say, hey, I just want to filter out, because either you have, only thing you can filter out is, okay, I just want to play people in my region, or accept all. I wish, because me personally, like I said before, like I'm interested in gaming tournaments. So like when I deal with Tekken and research, if a lot of people was like, some of the best Tekken players are Korean or Japanese or things like that. Through my research I've noticed that. So like I was like, oh, okay, well I'll buy this game and just play people who are really good, who all not all the time. I don't know how the championship circuit is, but if I know a particular region is winning these tournaments, why not just play that region and get used to that style of play? That was my whole tactic going in. But overall, this is a good experience because you get a lot of modes here. You get an online mode, which you have ranked matches, you can have unranked matches where even if you win or lose, it doesn't affect your rank. You can get info about your team. You have leaderboards. Offline mode, you have an arcade battle, a ghost battle where you battle against a series of ghost characters. A versus battle. You can play offline with a buddy or so. A time attack, survival mode, practice mode, a pair play, where you can up to 4 human players can play and participate in a tag battle. The minimum can be 2, where you and a friend can be on the same team while you face a CPU character. I mean, you have a fight lab where you equip this character in here called Combat. He's like a robot, and you just unlock particular moves. It's like a practice mode for the character Combat. You can customize your characters. There's a Tekken Tunes section where you can change the background music to some of the boards that you play on. There's new maps, and there's new boards. There's a gallery where you can watch the opening movie and ending movies of characters that you unlock. You can have a profile where you can view your character information, and you have options. But overall, with this in mind, what do I give? What is my final grade for Tekken Tag Tournament 2? I give it an A-. I give it an A-. The only, like I said, this is the ultimate Tekken experience. The only gripe I have is the online pass. But if you're serious about this game, I mean, this game is awesome online. It offers, there are only minor flaws with being able to select a particular region. You can't do that, and having an online pass to play online. But if you're serious about this game, I mean, this game will suit you, because I mean, an A minus is really good, because this is like one of the ultimate Tekken experiences. Like, you can play online, and so you have so many modes. But I do recommend that you consider buying an arcade stick, because right now I'm in the market to buy one. But and also a strategy guide. I found a good strategy price on Newegg for like $16 when it normally goes for like 24. But pretty much, there you go. There you have it. There go my review for Tekken Tag Tournament 2. If you tell me what y'all think, community. Do you like this game? Did I miss the mark? Did I get this right? Is this the ultimate Tekken game you've played? Because I'm new to it. But just go ahead, leave your comments in the comment section, especially if you have any questions about this product. But also, if you like what you saw today, please like the video. It really helps out a lot. And subscribe to my channel. And there go all my contact information. See you later. Thanks a lot.